Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Again, this is Rudy Pean with RCJ Tax and Credit Repair, owner and CEO. Today's tax topic is about being a business owner and as well as keeping documentation of all your records. So I have one of my guests here, one of my clients. Her name is Ashley, and she works full-time. And last year, she was able to launch her LLC business. So I was able to help her launch the LLC, along with filing her EIN number, and also teaching her how to document her records. So a few weeks ago, her and I filed her tax return, and she had everything in order. And I was so impressed that I said, hey, I would love for you to come on the channel and just kind of give us a little bit of insight of what you did and the process of that and the ups and downs of having a business and a full-time job. So guys, let's welcome Ashley.
Hi.
So Ashley, like I mentioned before, last year was your first year in business. If you can share with the viewers, how was your experience in your first year?
It was good. I had its ups and downs. I learned a lot what not to do and what to do as a new business owner, but it was pretty fun. So I'm excited to expand my business more.
And exactly what type of business do you have?
I do body sculpting and permanent makeup.
Okay, definitely. So, in regards to obviously, running and operating a full-time business, dealing with the marketing, the clientele, the follow-ups, emails, phone calls, but you also work full-time. How was juggling both businesses for the most part?
It was hard at first, but I definitely had to make time for my business also because that is my main priority. But you get used to it, it starts to become easy.
That's good. Now, one of the biggest questions that I get when I do my business consulting is people are always asking, how difficult is it to start an LLC? In your experience, how was that process for you working with our firm?
It's hard if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't until I came to you and you helped me, and it was so easy.
Exactly. And then obviously once we established the LLC, we then took it the next step, and then we got the EIN number, which we processed that together virtually with the IRS website. And then the next step after that was setting up your business account. Okay. Do you remember what documents you brought in to the bank when dealing with the business account? I know they wanted your LLC information, and then what else?
The EIN number, and then just where my business would be located.
Yeah, and guys, that's very important. Documentation is what we definitely emphasize at RCJ Tax and Credit Repair. So, the reason we do that is because the IRS requires that along with banks. So when you get your LLC and you get your EIN number from the IRS website, and you go and open a business account, they want to make sure you have all your documents in order. So they're going to ask you for your ID, the name of your LLC, your articles of organization, and then they'll go ahead and take that EIN number, and they're going to also classify your business. And what that means is they're going to figure out what type of industry that you're in, because certain industry that you're in, some banks don't want to do business with. The biggest example and easiest one of that is when you're a loan company. Okay, if you have a LLC and you provide personal and business loans, sometimes the bank doesn't want to do business with you only because it's a conflict of interest. So just keep that in mind when forming a business and what banks you're looking to partner up with. Now, in regards to the tax filing process and keeping your documentations, Ashley, can you share with the viewers a little bit about how that was for you and kind of what methods you did that worked easier for you?
So I had a folder. I know you told me to keep everything in order, everything like my receipts, mileage, everything. So I just had a folder and I organized everything. I had all my receipts, everything I bought in one. I had all my mileage in another. Just labeled everything so that way when we were ready to do everything, I had everything right there. I had the total of everything. Just make it easier on both of us.
Yeah, that's great. And the reason why we always emphasize these things is because you got to think about it. The biggest thing that people are fearful of is an audit. And, I'm never fearful of that because when we're reporting business information, we're reporting what the client maintained records of. So if you're in fear of that, of an audit, it's because your bookkeeping is in order. Obviously, as you continue to grow and scale your business, you won't have time like Ashley has right now to kind of keep track of all those things. So a bookkeeper is a great source for those people. And a lot of our clients, a lot of our larger firms that we deal with, they have bookkeepers, and most of the time we're not even talking to the business owner at the end of the year. We're talking to the bookkeeper because they have all those numbers in order. So, I hope you get to the point where, you have to hire a bookkeeper, because if you do, that means you're making a lot of money in your business. Now, this question may seem, biased to my company, but would you recommend RCJ Tax and Credit Repair Services to anybody?
Absolutely, yes.
If so, why?
Just because you made everything so simple. I'm the type of person, I have a lot of questions and you just answered everything already. And if I did have more questions, you didn't hesitate to break it down for me more. So I really appreciate that. So of course.
That's good. That's good. And we strive to have great customer service and be there for our clients. Obviously, during the tax season, all companies, the tax industry are busy. But at the same time, anytime a client gives us a call, we make sure that we stop what we're doing and help them out. If not, we make sure we schedule them either for online consultation or they come into the office. But back to you. As far as your business goes and kind of trying to scale it, as you wrap up this video, kind of what's next for you. Share with us kind of the name of your business, and then where people can reach out to you if you have a service that can assist somebody.
So next, I definitely want to expand. So I'm thinking of maybe going to Miami or more in Orlando. But it's Ash Aesthetics. So I do body sculpting. So if you ever need any body sculpting services, come see me. So yeah.
That's right, guys. It's almost summertime, so make sure you get that summer body right so you guys can hit the beach looking real beautiful. Again, my name is Rudy with RCJ Tax and Credit Repair Services. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.